One of the things you'll see in a demonstration is you actually firing in full automatic, almost up to the barrel, right at the steel plate. Now, I'm not recommending that everybody goes out and tries that, especially with other people's ammunition, but exactly how, is there anybody else that can do that with their ammunition?
Not without dying. Yes, there is an excellent advantage to shooting ICC frangible ammunition at those close distances because the the risk of ricochet and splashback is greatly reduced. Never is it going to be completely eliminated. There's always some type of little accident that is possible to occur. However, whenever military law enforcement, they train inside in a shoot house where there are many targets or items, personal effects, what have you, beyond the target. If you miss, what do you have going for you? It's a frangible projectile. It's going to break up. It's going to start breaking up as soon as it hits something harder than the bullet itself, which you already know.
One of the unique features that ICC has is your duty rounds. You actually have handgun hollow points. And as we see from this demonstration, they have some very interesting capabilities as far as what happens in gelatin or what happens in real life.
Yes, it is a great round for self-defense. It is the, end-all be-all round. It has the capability of stopping a threat, yet at the same time, if you miss your threat, God forbid, it bounces off of, the projectile bounces off of the parking lot or a concrete wall, whatever may be in the way. It starts to break up, starts that fragmentation process, and the risk of collateral damage is greatly reduced.
Yeah, anytime your projectile starts to break up in any way, any good ballistician knows that you start transferring the energy right away and you're basically dissipating it. So it becomes less and less lethal, less of a hazard.
Yes. When the ICC frangible ammunition strikes its target, the intended target, and the first 6 inches or 8 inches, all of that energy is dispersed immediately, and you can see that with the fragmentation that occurs. There's about a 6 to 8 inch cone where it just starts to break apart. However, you might ask, well, what about the penetration? It doesn't get the penetration as a jacketed hollow point, conventional lead-based bullet, but it actually does. The back half of the bullet, since it does not have a cavity in it, and that ballistic gel or that target to soft tissue, what have you, is not harder than that bullet, it continues to travel on, and it attains and acquires, sometimes even surpasses the penetration requirements that the FBI likes to see, or even civilians such as you or I.
Well, it's a great round, and it's what I carry all the time for defense.
It's in my gun as well.